In the quiet of the midnight hour, when my heart was breaking down, every tear that fell like thunder made a holy, sacred sound. You were listening to my sorrow, you were catching every drop. What I thought was just my weeping was a song that would not stop. This is where my tears became a song, where my crying turned to worship song. Every drop you held within your hands turned to melodies I don't understand. From my deepest pain you wrote a hymn. This is where my tears became a song. In the pages of my heartache, you were writing something new. Every question, every burden was a prayer ascending to. Though I couldn't see the purpose in the darkness of my night, you were turning pain to poetry. You were making wrong things right. This is where my tears became a song, where my crying turned to worship song. Every drop you held within your hands turned to melodies I don't understand. From my deepest pain you wrote a hymn. This is where my tears became a song. You collect my tears in bottles, not a single one's in vain. What the enemy meant for evil, you rewrite with hope again. Now I see the bigger picture, how you use our broken songs. Every tear becomes a treasure in the place where we belong. This is where my tears became a song, where my crying turned to worship song. Every drop you held within your hands turned to melodies that heal the land. From my deepest pain you wrote a hymn. This is where my tears became a song. This is where my tears became a song. Now I sing what once brought sorrow, now I praise what once brought pain. In the place where tears were falling, heaven's song remains.
Beloved family in Christ, we gather today to explore one of the most tender truths of our faith, that God sees, collects, and transforms every tear we shed. In Psalm 56 verse 8, David writes with profound intimacy, "You have kept count of my tossings, put my tears in your bottle. Are they not in your book?" This isn't merely poetic language. This is the heart of a God who wastes nothing, especially our pain. The psalmist reveals that our Creator doesn't just observe our suffering from a distance. He actively collects our tears like precious treasures. Consider the beautiful promise in Psalm 126 verses 5 to 6. "Those who sow in tears shall reap with shouts of joy. He who goes out weeping, bearing the seed for sowing, shall come home with shouts of joy, bringing his sheaves with him." Here we discover that tears are seeds. They are investments in a future harvest of joy. But perhaps most powerfully, in Psalm 42 verse 3, we read, "My tears have been my food day and night, while they say to me all the day long, 'Where is your God?'" Even when others question God's presence in our pain, our tears become sustenance. They become the very thing that feeds our faith and deepens our relationship with Him. Friends, your tears are not interruptions to your worship. They are worship. When you weep before the Lord, you are writing psalms with your pain. You are composing songs that only heaven fully understands. Every tear carries within it the DNA of praise, waiting to be transformed by the master composer. Today, we learn that God doesn't silence our sorrow. He sanctifies it. He doesn't minimize our pain. He transforms it into something beautiful. In His hands, our tears become psalms that minister to others walking through similar valleys. Your pain has a purpose. Your tears have a testimony. And your sorrow will become a song that brings hope to a hurting world.